Hello everyone, I welcome to arithmetic. This video is about building blocks of an algorithm. The building blocks of an algorithm in Python programming refers to the fundamental elements and the concepts that are used to design and implement algorithms in the Python programming language. The algorithms are constructed using various building blocks including statements, state, control flow and functions. Here is an explanation of each of these building blocks. First one, statements. Statements are the individual instructions or commands that make up a Python program. Common statements include assignment statements, say for example x equal to 5, arithmetic operations, example y equal to x plus 3, and for function calls print within the bracket hello world text is given within the double quotes. Next, Python statements typically end with a new line character, that is /n, but you can also use a semicolon to separate multiple statements on the same line. Next building block is state. State refers to the current data or variable values in your program at a particular point in time. In this diagram, the start state represents the starting of the program and the input state represents the process of reading the input from the user, and process state that represents the process done in the program, example addition, subtraction, etc. Output state represents the output displayed on the screen, and the last state, stop state, that represents the ending of the program. The third building block is control flow. Control flow refers to the order in which the statements are executed in a program. There are three types of control flow. First one, sequential control flow. Second one, selection control flow. Third one, repetition control flow. Sequential control flow. The steps of an algorithm are carried out in a sequential manner. This is the example flowchart of sequential control flow. Next, selection control flow. Here, only one of the alternative steps is executed based on the condition. This flowchart is an example of selection control flow. Next, repetition control flow. One or more steps are performed repeatedly. This logic is used for producing loops in the program. The looping process can either be one time or multiple times based on the condition. And this flowchart is the example of repetition control flow. Python provides various control flow structures. First, conditional statements. These include if, elif and else to execute code based on specific conditions. Next, loops. It is of two types, for loop and while loop. For loops are used to iterate over a sequence, say for example list. Then while loops execute a block of code as long as a condition is true. Next, control flow statements. Python has statements like break, continue and return that influence the flow of the program. Next block is function. Functions are reusable blocks of code that perform a specific task. They allow you to encapsulate a set of instructions, provide parameters and return values. Functions promote code modularity and reusability. You can define your own functions or use built-in functions provided by Python. So, overall, these building blocks work together to create algorithms in Python. You use statements to manipulate the state of your program, control flow structures to manage the order of execution, and functions to encapsulate and reuse code. This combination of elements allows you to solve a wide range of problems and perform complex tasks in Python programming. So this is about the building blocks of an algorithm. If you found this video valuable, subscribe arithmetic and hit the like button and share with your friends. Thanks for watching this video.